Hello there, this is the Gaming Master. Welcome to Subnautica Below Zero. Now let's get into survival mode. Now I have played the first Subnautica, so I'm quite excited to see what this one's about.
This is the farthest I can take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research is in everything.
It is to me, and Sam. I need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Approaching 45-46 speed. Surface temperature is drop pod deployed.
Right, well, that was quite interesting. We just crash landed out on 45-46
Blueprint
speed.
synthesized.
Look at that. That video voice, I missed that. By this point, I'm pretty sure I was just picking up the resources lying around and then going towards the
Holy smokes!
ocean. I think that's where this takes you.
I should find a way into the water.
I think I saw a little crevice. Yeah, see back there. I go back because I was really curious to see what it was exactly. I had no clue at all. And then I just realised it was just a different path to the same place. And then, like any Subnautica game, you dive into the oceans. Oh, the frozen oceans. Trying to make this as cinematic as possible. If you're wondering what that red highlight is, it is an option you can customize in your menu that highlights all interactable items in red. That peeper was very piquing my interest, since I was like, is it a normal peeper? Because it looks the same, it's got the big eyes and everything, but it just looks a bit different. The weird thing is that they only made the peeper look a bit different. Every other fish from the original game practically looks the same. But I'm not sure why they didn't change any other fish besides the peeper. But I think it might be because they wanted a mascot.
Serious condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as base mates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence. The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
Well, we just
Primitive
got
plants contain electrolytic materials that can
inspiration
be
to
used in
incorporate
energy storage.
espionage. So I guess that's good. Actually, you know, might as well go on Altera.
Oxygen.
I kind of oxygen wasn't everything. 45 seconds. One thing.
All right, I have a scanner.
Basic oxygen. That's funny. I think that locked off the scanner was scanning already discovering life forms. 45, 40. So enjoying ourselves at the camera. Incredible. The ladderfish scan.
New creature discovered.
A ladderfish with a, what is it? I think it is called the air bladder. Is he there? You do need it for that too. A bladderfish and well, yeah,
Oxygen.
rubber, silicone rubber. It's pinned everything at this point to my HUD, because it would make it much easier since I didn't have to run my PDA and check constantly. And there's just a huge montage of gathering stuff, going back to my base for it. Look at that, at this point I got a few things crafted, but I was going to craft silicone mesh at this point. I completely forgot the second sample because I thought you only needed one sample for silicone mesh when in fact you needed 2 samples. And since we're there, we might as well get some extra stuff like copper or titanium. Let's just break down some limestone in it. And then that piece will go back to the air bags. It's saving us in the nick of time.
Oxygen.
Genuine help. And now, once we get to base, we can finally craft a little mesh. Look at that. And once that's done, we can craft the most important kit. Look at that, now we have the oxygen.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank.
70
The
seconds
standard
of
oxygen
oxygen
tank
now.
can be upgraded for
I was
deluxe and
quite surprised when I
VIP
heard the
breathing.
term VIP breathing. Because why would you put a price on breathing unless you're actually putting a price on the tanks with oxygen? In which case that's fine because people do that in real life too, where you can get a scuba tank for about 100 to 800 pounds, somewhere near that range. I wonder how much, since Altera's already a greedy corporation, I wonder how much their air tanks would be. I mean, if they don't give us price, normal breathing either, do we? From which we can calculate a premium price, do they? If they do, leave it in the comments.
Warning.
I've got no clue.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I wonder what that sound is. Genuinely makes me so curious as to what that noise is. So annoying, such an annoying noise. Look at that. That poor bladderfish is gone. But you know what? Good use was made of it. Some inventory being sorted out. Since, you know, you got your inventory out. And then I am sure that was most of these items completely made while I am playing Subnautica Below Zero. I am on PlayStation and I am trying to make this, I'm trying to make this so it can be in my trophy list as 100% completed. I mean, this is a good place to start. Quartz. Yes, I was making a flashlight at this point. I had forgotten one piece of quartz because I thought you needed only one for glass. That our first sea glide scanned. We only need 2 more. Then we have a much better form of travel unlocked. Rather than swimming slowly, we can just glide.
Oxygen.
Look at that. That flashlight's gonna give us some amazing visibility now. I tried to craft the repair tool instead. Completely accidental. I mean, what's funny, this pop pod, it fell from the space station. How did it not get damaged? The water cushioned it, and it lost all of the impact. Didn't do any damage to it on contact. But that would make no sense, right? Because it still needs to make contact with the water. So there should be a bit of damage, isn't there? That genuinely frightened me. I had no clue what that noise was. These plants, they were a lifesaver. It's so useful when you have them. Just, I don't know, I think they give 10 oxygen, 15 maybe. I mean, I think I should check how much they give. Yeah, that was crazy, you know, oxygen efficiency decreased.
Passing
And
100
then there's
meters.
this thing, sounds like a horror
Oxygen
movie.
efficiency decreased.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at
not
approximately
want to see what
200
that
meters.
is. But I think we're not going to have a choice, since to progress the story, we might need to go there. And I think if it's anything to do with the architects, like in the last game in Subnautica, there was so much related to these aliens. But there's no actual, what's the word? There's no backstory on the aliens, just the... There was some backstory on the aliens, but not too much. It mainly talks about around the virus on the planet. I can't lie, it's funny because it all happened on one sea dragon and that was it. Look at this montage of gathering materials for the sea glide.
Oxygen.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Why would you go to press signal like that? You don't even know what it is. And then she's like, I want to go there. Actually, before this, we finished gathering all the materials for the sea glide. So now we can propel ourselves in complete glory, I guess.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation
That is
device
correct.
used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Look at it, it's gonna come out in a minute. Let's equip it. And done. Okay, since this video is nearly at its end, I'm going to pick it up from here. We'll continue this in the next part where we might be able to get the sea truck. Now leave any of your comments, tips, tricks and anything like that. Like, subscribe, and this is the Gaming Master signing out.